Hit that trap like Max. Hit the trap like Max. Yeah. Hit the trap like Max. Hit the trap like Max. Yeah. Hit the trap like Max. Hey. Hit the trap like Max. Yeah. Hit the trap like Max. Hey. Hit the trap like Max. Hey. No, I ain't finessing no pack. Hey. No.
Mac Bagor. Big second chance bucket. Here's Parker. And Candy.
Really, nigga? Really, nigga?
Almost tasted that. Num, eat it up. Go play okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up.
And Candace was key in Chicago winning their first ever WNBA championship. We are seeing over the last couple of years, as you said, more impact signings.
And that's great for the league because the offseason has just become so interesting. And I like to see star players getting to choose where they go. It makes the league really exciting.
Now here's Parker. Here's Cambay. The second chance effort. Parker, no good.
Nearly got a finger to that shot in the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
That's a shoot-around jumper. Absolutely no excuses for missing it.
Here's Cambay. Yep.
Well, 2016 was perhaps the biggest draft lottery in league history. The prize being generational star Breanna Stewart. And luckily for Seattle, the balls bounced their way.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Cambay, guarded by Charles. Tina Charles with the block.
An intimidating shot-blocking presence. Charles is able to read the opponent and react accordingly.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
Left side, Williams. Pass to Prince. The Storm rebound. Here's Stewart. That's in, and she's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
When you let Stewart get inside, you're just not going to stop her. Too much length, too much gain.
Nice shot by Cambay.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Now here's Prince. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Left side, Evans. Pass to Gardner. Back to Evans. Now here is Hebert. Over Stewart. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. January outside. It's Gabby Williams on the wing. Tina Charles for 3. She got it up in time, but it couldn't fall through. And that does it for the first
14,
quarter.
10. All right, fans, let's hear it for your Chicago.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
The work they've done to get in close offensively, the difference right now.
And I like that they aren't settling for outside shots. Just keep attacking the rim.
Very aggressive.
Now here is Stewart. Over Parker. Rebounded by Parker.
Anyways, that was a nice try to create some space for herself with the fadeaway.
Well, Candace Parker spent her first 13 years in Los Angeles. From the first overall pick in the 2008 draft all the way to the 2020 bubble, Parker was the face of the Sparks.
Here's Talbot. One up, one down. 2 points with her first shot of this game. Let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
Well, as an offensive player, you always want to put pressure on the rim. That's what it's for. Playing with enthusiasm. Ezzy Magbagor. Big second chance bucket.
Here's Parker. And Candace Parker throws it down.
Very little fight put up by the defense as she made her way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach when it came to defending that one.
And now is not the time for caution. They've got to start taking some chances, do what they can to shut that lead down, right?
All right, you need a bucket to win a game, and time is winding down. Tim, who do you want to have the ball?
I'm going with Jonquel Jones. 6'6", so you know she'll get the shot off. Jones can score from anywhere on the floor, and that makes her so tough to stop.
Well, I want Breanna Stewart to have the rock. She is a finely tuned offensive player with really no weaknesses. So down the stretch, I know that I could rely on her for a bucket.
Now here's Bird. Vandersloot defending. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the basket by Lavender.
The mobility of Lavender on display, plus how she can read the D. Tremendous roller in the pick and roll game.
To the paint. Here's Copper. Quigley. Courtney Vandersloot for three. And it's Lavender with the rebound.
Well, the 2021 WNBA Finals were a bit of a shocker. The Sky came in as underdogs against the Mercury, but nevertheless, Chicago won the series 3-1 with a pair of comfortable wins.
Now here's McBagor. From deep, Sue Bird. Bird pulls it in. Vandersloot outside. Jacks up a three. Foul call that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at
First personal foul, teams first.
Yeah, and give Hebert credit. She stayed with it and got the defense to overcommit. Nice job.
Good on the second free throw. Seattle trailing here. And Sue Bird gets double teamed. Here's Talbot. But they get it back from outside. Gardner. The shot is good. Allie Quigley making the play.
That's just supreme confidence from Gardner, knowing how efficient she can be off the catch.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They grab their own miss. Pass to Bird. And a foul called on Vandersloot. That is her first foul of the game.
And the defender didn't get squared up with her feet set.
Yeah, those can be tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Williams. Rebounded by Copper. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
And Vandersloot can make this shot, especially when the defense isn't guarding her very tight.
The second quarter with the score. 28-16. All right, fans, let's hear it for yours.
Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Liz Cambage.
Her rebounding, particularly the offensive rebounding, was superb in the first half. She was really battling hard inside.
And that allowed them to get several shots on the same possession multiple times. I mean, her work on the offensive glass has been invaluable.
And that was another look at the fantastic mobile one drive that happened a moment ago.
And that's the kind of play that you want to see. It can build a little bit of momentum and get them closer to tying this one up.
A towering physical presence, Cambage's ability to see over defenders helps her routinely make plays.
That kick out to Quigley. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Stewart. Back to January. Stewart, Parker defending. Are in the WNBA for a very long time.
Yeah, she has put together a surefire Hall of Fame resume. She started in college with 2 titles, but then in the pros, won multiple scoring titles, won multiple rebounding titles. So if you ask me, Tina Charles is an all-timer.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Out to the wing. Pass to Cambage. And that's collected by Tina Charles. And the Storm with possession. 8-point game. January outside. Lloyd. Pass break Chicago. That kick out to Quigley. And the ball out of play. The Storm will have it.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Charles. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Getting easy buckets for teammates. That's what Sue Bird does, and she's been doing it for a long time.
Now here's Alaman. Defense is
money, baby, money, baby, money, baby, yeah. Money, baby.
Yes, and a nice assist from Sue Bird.
The shots finally dropping for them in bunches, and the complexion of this game has changed.
That was the only thing that could have brought them back in this game. Everything had to start falling. Boy, have they gotten hot.
Chase them on for three. They get it back. Pass to Parker. And it's good. Fought through the contact. Hit the shot. Well, Tim, over the last couple of drafts, we've seen first-round picks fail to make teams.
Well, the reality is there's just so many spots in this league, and getting onto a roster is incredibly competitive. And some teams, they can't afford to give a place to a future star.
Yeah, most teams need players who can help right now. So the idea of developing someone over a few years, it just doesn't happen a lot. And that can make things difficult on the rookies.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over.
2021 Finals was star-studded. You have legends like Reiner, Parker, Taurasi, Dickens Smith, Vandersloot. But the Finals MVP wasn't any of them. It was Kalea Copper.
Outside Lloyd. Back to Bird. Pass to Lloyd. Let's go with a three. The Storm rebound. Inside. Williams. She's covered by Copper. Up top, Bird. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. Chicago with the rebound. In those finals, with all of the future Hall of Famers, it was Kalea Copper that stole the show.
It was the exclamation point on a breakout season for Copper. Named an All-Star for the first time in 2021 and capped the year off as the Finals MVP.
She looked a little clumsy on that one. Not going to get away with that.
Yeah, she climbed all over her. You know, it's funny. I was just looking at the officiating manual. I'm pretty sure there's a picture of that in there.
Into the lineup for Chicago, Courtney Vandersloot.
Here's Williams. Charles. And Stewart gets it to go.
What a great sight to see. Stewart doesn't need much to get going, and once she does, she is so tough to guard.
Now here's Copper. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Hebert, right side. Pass to Gardner. Out to Vandersloot. 6
Really,
to shoot.
nigga?
Over Stewart. Here's Hebert. Vandersloot. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Stewart inside. Vandersloot defending. Charles. Lloyd from long range. And it's Courtney Vandersloot with the rebound. And here's Copper. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dana Evans.
Love the pass from Evans. Has a strong feel for when to dish it.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Sky out by State Farm.
This definitely deserves the prize. She read the defense like a point guard and put that pass right on the money.
That's just some real versatility coming from her. Not something that the majority of them possess.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Vandersloot outside. Deflected. Stolen by Tina Charles.
Really, nigga?
Here's Prince. Off target from three-point range. Chicago in the lead. Courtney Vandersloot's got room. Second shot.
That is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Now here is Lloyd. This one for 3. Pass to Charles. Bird. And Camdage pulls it down.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Here's Misaman. Cambage, guarded by Charles. Cambage, good.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Out of bounds, it'll go to the sky.
And that's another dumb mistake. They're just on autopilot. I mean, they look totally dejected.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Pass to Gardner. The three-pointer, no good. Here's January. It's Epiphany Prince on the wing. January outside. No problem for Chicago.